One day, we ran into a fierce storm, and the captain began to cry. "The ship is out of control! The sails are in tatters! Let's hope we can find shelter in the lee of Monkey Mountain." Though the monkeys are dangerous beasts. Shortly after this, the ship ran aground on the shore of a strange island, and in next to no time, we were surrounded by a tribe of monkeys. They were about the height of a child, hairy and smelly. They rushed about as we stood there without moving a muscle, afraid of what they might do. All we could do was stand aside and watch them swarm up the masts and tear the lifeboats with their sharp teeth. Soon after, a giant wave swept the vessel out to sea with the horrid creatures still aboard, together with all our cargo. As we wandered over the island, we caught sight of a huge castle-like building. Though very much afraid, we ventured through the gateway. The castle looked deserted, but somebody certainly lived there, for in the middle of the courtyard stood a large bench, and a bonfire of logs was ablaze.
We all sank onto the bench, and overcome by fatigue, we fell fast asleep. But as evening came, the ground began to tremble. A terrifying creature was approaching us. It was a real giant, huge, with fierce red eyes, long fangs like those of a wild pig, a great mouth and huge ears. The giant reached down and picked me up and started to prod me with his enormous hands. Luckily, I was too skinny for his taste, so he picked out the plumpest of my companions, killed and made a meal of him. After this meal, he stretched out on the bench and slept, while we shrank, trembling in a corner, unable to sleep a wink.